Hello, boys and ghouls. This is episode 18 of Nightfall, San Francisco's premier show about horror and all things of the horror genre. And this is your hostess right here, the Black Cat X1, the mistress of the slithering claw, the goth raver punk princess herself. And I'm so happy to be with you, talking to you about all things related to horror. So let's get into it. So I'm going to do a very short recap. Most other people do the synopsis of the plots of the horror programs that go on during the week. So I'm just going to give you highlights, my perspective. So to begin with, The Walking Dead. Did not watch the episode. I heard advance press warning that Shiva would die. I was truly upset at my feline companion, my favorite character in the show, uh, meeting such an untimely and ignoble demise. I mean, I thought Shiva would die in a blaze of glory, defending King Ezekiel, but he's sniveling and in the mud. He's trying to save her. Carol is holding her back. I'm like, why did Carol get eaten by the zombies? Okay, I don't like Carol at all. She could have been eaten by the zombies. Save my beloved Shiva, but no, Shiva's no more. Torn down, just like in the first episode or the first season where Rick rides the horse into the horde. Shiva gave her life into a horde to save Ezekiel and Jerry. Carol could have been eaten, but again, that's neither here nor there. So I did not really watch The Walking Dead, so I'm not going to comment on it because I didn't watch it. I did tweet out the clip this morning about Shiva's untimely demise, but other than that, I wasn't interested in watching that episode because I was miffed at the writers. So, I'm a cat, of course, I'm allowed. Alright, so what I did watch was Tuesday's American Horror Story Cult, in which Kai gets his comeuppance. We've been waiting for it all season. He's gotten his comeuppance, and then it turns out that Allie is his clone. Did you see that coming? Because I think I did. All right, so she really she stepped up and she participated in the process, as they say, and she really, made sure that she had all her bases covered in that episode. And so it was a successful conclusion to a wildly successful, fantastic season of American Horror Story. So we can't wait for 2018. What are they going to bring us then? Speaking of that, I did do a misstep in episode 17. I stated that Butcher's Block was American Horror Story. It is not. It is No End House Channel Zero. So 2018, No End House Channel Zero, Butcher's Block. So I apologize, sorry for that, but we have that to look forward to as well. On Friday, I was so excited because The Exorcist, the series, really is developing and working and nurturing this storyline in which the demon is getting deeper and deeper, pulled into the lives of this foster family to tragic consequences. And so the fact that, and someone talked to me today and they said, well, why didn't the exorcism work? And I said, well, an exorcism is not magic. It's working with the possessed person to expel the spirit. And much like an eviction, and we live in San Francisco, so we know all about that. The forced evictions and the no fault evictions and the owner move-ins, it all has to happen in a certain time with cooperation. And since the spirit, the demon, is coming and is twining deeper into the inner life of the character, it's just really so difficult because with the guilt over the suicide and missing clues and all that, that is holding the exorcism up. So I think they did an authentic job because they did state at the beginning of the season, the producers, that they consulted with exorcists, and you can tell because I'm here to tell you, as an amateur demonologist, they are doing an absolutely spot-on job of conveying the length, frustrations, and difficulties of a true exorcism. Alright, so Zed Nation was great. It has a lot of spunk, a lot of character, so it was good. In fact, I have to catch up on the episode. I want to see it one more time before I actually do any more talking about it, because there were some things I think I missed. but it was what I did see, it was a good episode. Superstition, I have to give them a major support, plug, and shout out. They are doing such a fantastic job. They're getting their stride now. They're feeling more confident. I like the fact that they're bringing in they're amplifying the genre. They're bringing in the superstitions of other countries and cultures, and that just makes it all universal. That all of us, whether we're in Asia or Africa, whether we're in Latin America or Antarctica, it doesn't matter. We all have things that we fear, and if it goes bump in the night, we fear it. So superstition, keep on doing such a fantastic job. I really support you, and I look forward to the next episode. Alright, so demonology mini lesson. What is it going to be about? Recognition and decision time. What does that mean? When you see the demonic, do you understand that it is demonic? Do you make excuses for it? Oh, it's just, oh, maybe I didn't see that. Or was that me? No. You have to recognize the demonic for what it is, because it's counting on you to discount it. And the second part of that is, once you recognize it, you have a decision to make. What are you going to do? Are you going to allow it to twine around you and whisper in your ear, get stronger, suck on your life force? Or are you going to expel it or try to expel it? Again, recognizing and deciding. Those are two aspects of infestations and manifestations that are extremely difficult for people to deal with. Alright, so that's your demonology mini lesson for this week. And so moving on to Santeria's secrets, we talked about colors, we talked about some of the songs that are associated with Santeria. And I want to bring up another song, Love and Happiness by La India. Now La India is a Puerto Rican singer, and she has some kind of controversy in her life, because a lot of people were saying, well, you know, she's into Santeria, etc., but so wasn't Celia Cruz. Ooh, and a lot of other famous Cubans. It doesn't matter. The passion and the connection that La India sings about in Love and Happiness and a few other of her songs really exemplifies what Santeria is about. It's not witchcraft, as I keep telling people. It's not about voodoo spells. It's not about controlling other people or making people love you. It's about connecting with this world, finding out what your role is in it and what your place is in it. And when you listen to Love and Happiness, that's what you should get. You should feel that you are connected to the Orisha is connected to you, and you are doing your best to walk the right pathways. Alright, so there's your Santeria secrets for this week, and I want to give a special plug to my blog, where I write horror stories every Tuesday. I post a new story every Tuesday. www.theblackcat x1presents.blogspot.com. And so I want to just give a shout out for that. And I'm very happy to announce that I've talked to a few people, and so I'm hoping in 2018, and more than hoping, I'm working towards in 2018 having my own film series going. So I'm taking some lessons, and I'm working with people at San Francisco State University to amplify my skill sets in the filmmaking industry, and I'm really excited to start bringing some of my stories to life, because I think there's room for other people and their stories. And I'm enjoying those people telling stories. So, enough about me, enough about all of this. Thank you so much for joining me. Without you, there is no me. And I love what I do, and I do what I love. And so, thank you so much. Follow me on Twitter at theblackcatx1. Thank you so much. And until next time, see you soon. Meow meow. Ciao ciao.